24-6. This is Fancred. Thank you for joining us. It's also brought to you by MyBookie. If you go to MyBookie, you can get your deposit basically doubled just by using the code Fancred, just like that. It's been a weird game with the Cowboys leading 24-6. The strange thing is kind of just the fact that it's not that it's this close. It's sloppy, which you can sometimes expect, I would imagine, when you're talking about, playing a team like the Dolphins. I know even getting ready to talk about the Dolphins was kind of like, ugh. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about the Dolphins too much. They're not a fun team to get ready for. But, right, we know that the line was 23, and right now it's very interesting that the Cowboys lead the Dolphins 24-6 by 18. And we just saw Taco get a sack for the Dolphins, which is kind of fun. It's fun in an ironic way. I mean, it was not a good pass rush or anything. It took a long time for Taco to get to the quarterback. But if you go to MyBookie right now, use the promo code FANCRED, make a deposit, your cash will be doubled. So me and Jeff are going to be here with you. Jeff's having some Wi-Fi issues, but we'll get him in here momentarily. The Cowboys are punting now, leading 24-6, and that's how we start the fourth quarter. There's a bit of a muffed punt. Ball goes out of bounds. Looks like the Dolphins will keep it at the 25. Again, great special teams coverage by C.J. Goodwin and Kayvon Frazier. Those guys have been awesome on special teams. And it looks like Jakeem Grant kind of muffed the punt there. So that's what we have. Cowboys 24-6. Again, that line was 23 over at MyBookie. So make that deposit. There's some live betting you can do. Make that deposit. You'll get it doubled. Just use the code FANCRED. Now, there's going to be a comment box where you can comment as well. If you want to pop in, hit the go live button. You can join us in there. There's Jeff right there. There he is. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, pal. We're having some woo-hoo Wi-Fi issues.
No, we're not. It's perfect.
Oh, all right.
Hey, don't worry, man. If anyone can filibuster, it's me.
How'd it go, your filibuster?
There was a muff punt, and the ball went out of bounds. So Josh Rosen's now kind of being pressured, and he's launched it deep, and it's almost picked by Anthony Brown. But, again, he can't catch. I've decided that the Cowboys secondary doesn't have good hands.
Yeah, it's probably not good when your best hands are probably both of your safeties. Well, Jordan Lewis can catch, but he doesn't get to play. So we like to have everybody else play.
Just in on that play, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He gets to play.
Sometimes.
He doesn't get to play as much.
Right.
That's all it is. Don't worry about that. So 24-6. It's interesting that the line is 23. And, again, go to MyBookie, deposit, and then whatever you deposit will be doubled if you use the code FANCRED. FANCRED, just like that. You know what you're doing, obviously. The over-under on this game was 47 too, Jeff, and right now we're sitting at 30. So
I actually was talking to our buddy Sports by Brooks on his Fancred show, and I told him I would actually take Dallas to cover, and I'd take the under. So let's see. Let's just see.
That's pretty good. We're kind of tracking towards that. We got a third down coming up. Rob pops in on the comment box and says, looked like they were trying for the first-round knockout in the first two quarters and then settled down to methodically take apart the Dolphins. I totally agree, and I also think there's an element of playing with your food. I used to have – let's see how this third down goes. I want to finish my story here. We get a sack here. Who gets credit for that sack? Is that a little Malik Collins action? Oh, yeah.
There's a little Malik Collins action.
So, Jeff, as you know, I lived out in the country in Olney, and we had two thug cats in the backyard.
Right.
To keep the mice and the snakes from getting there. And whenever a mice would come up, the mice wouldn't be dead, but the cat would just kind of toy with it,
Oh, of course.
Kind of play with its food a little bit. And I thought that's exactly what the Cowboys did in the first half.
I felt like Dak was just having fun.
Yeah.
Where he was like, well, they're terrible, so I'll be able to just throw it as far as I want, whenever I want. And it was like, yeah, I just won't really see the safety and won't really worry about that because it's the Dolphins. And then it turned out it was like, well, it doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. You do still have to try your best. And that's why I knew at halftime that they would come out and score and kick their butts in the second half because that's how football goes sometimes. The good team realizes at halftime, all right, fine, we'll wake up.
There have been some really undisciplined penalties, though, like that one right there where Anthony Brown just got flagged for running into the kicker. And that's going to be an automatic first down for the Dolphins because it was less than 5.
Yeah, not an ideal play there.
That's concerning. Can I say this real quick? And we'll continue this Cowboys game, of course.
You can say whatever you want, buddy.
Eagles trailing by 10 to the Lions.
Called that one too. What up?
Are the Eagles, who have dominated I'm sorry. The Eagles losing to the Lions right now, which is like whatever. But they lost to the Falcons last week, and the Falcons have been dominated by the Vikings and the Colts. Just looking at the landscape of the league, are the Eagles not that great?
I think that I picked Detroit to beat them today, but it was more about Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson being out. Because when all you have is Nelson Aguilar and Zach Ertz, that's not really good enough. And Detroit, I think KT might be sneaky good.
Yeah,
like now that they got Flowers next to Ashawn and Snacks, and Kenny Galladay's kind of breaking out, and Marvin Jones and Stafford's playing well, they might be sneaky good. But to your point, yeah, I can see the Eagles winning 8 or 9 games instead of 10 or 11 for sure.
You were throwing that out there to me last night, and I told you I picked the Vikings to win the North. I thought that was interesting. We've got 2 batted down balls in a row, one by Joe Jackson, the rookie, who's already shown more in his NFL career than Taco has, and then Christian Covington bats down the ball on second down there. You caught up with me, Jeff?
Actually, I believe I'm ahead of you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, because we had everything broke, and so I had to turn off everything and turn everything back on. So the Dolphins actually just false started. So,
right.
You're actually going to be free to hit your fast forward and get closer to real time now.
Are you at 12:56?
Yeah, man.
All right, I'm with you.
That's where I'll be kicking it. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Molly.
All right.
Don't you bait Molly into barks.
If you want to join us, you can also obviously comment in the box below. If you want to go on air with us, you can do that and join us. We'd love for you to join us there. You can deposit over at MyBookie. Use the promo code Fancred, and it'll be doubled. YOLO ball from Josh Rosen.
Oh, love the YOLO ball.
No luck there, though.
You know why? Because it wasn't Cheeto. It was Darian Thompson down there. If it was Cheeto, it would have been a catch.
Can I go ahead and say that the Donovan Wilson train needs to slow down a little bit, and everyone needs to realize that Darian Thompson could be a really good, strong safety in this league?
I'm down for that. I hadn't really noticed him a lot in this game, but that can be a good thing, I think, at safety a lot of times.
He had a great camp,
Yeah.
first of all, a great 2 weeks of camp at least when we were there.
Yeah.
And then I thought that play on the goal line, Tristan Hill blew it up, but Darian Thompson made the tackle.
Yeah.
Earlier on the goal line, and things jump out at you, man.
Let's see if anybody roughs the punter. Nope, not this time.
There's another flag.
Of course there is. That's what sports is all about.
Rob comments in the comment box, Philly might burn down if they lose to the Lions as long as they don't touch my house. I can't wait. You know, they played Green Bay on Thursday Night Football on the road. So the Packers leading the Broncos by 8 with 10 minutes left in the fourth. They could go into Green Bay on Thursday night 1-2. And
you know the road teams
on
Thursday night are in trouble. So Philly may be about to be 1-3. Be glorious. All right, so I need a touchdown and a field goal for the Cowboys. No more points for the Dolphins to hit the perfecta, if there were such a thing. I'm looking for the. Thank you, Molly. Yes, we are. We're looking for the perfecta. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're looking for.
The Vontez perfecta.
Yes, the Vontez perfecta, as Andy Dalton completes a pass to – is that Auden Tate getting some run? Yeah, it is.
Okay, in that game, Buffalo-Cincinnati, did you see who the first touchdown was for Buffalo today?
What's that?
You see who the first touchdown was of the day for Buffalo in that game?
Yes, I saw Dawson Knox wide open catch the football. KT.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Hell yeah, man. Just want to make sure you saw it.
You want to talk? Okay.
I just want to know if you work.
Yeah, once in a while. Yeah, KT knows how to get people in here. People will go backstage. We'll pop them on and we'll talk to them. They send in comments. We're looking for all the comments, Cowboy fans.
Yeah, there's Zach Springfield, Browns versus Rams tonight. Who's your pick tonight, Jeff? Browns, Rams. Who's your pick there?
Well, Amanda took the Rams -3.5 against her boy Baker. I, on the show, did not have the choice. I was given the game, and I have the Rams at -3 against Cleveland. And I don't feel bad about that. I think the Rams will win that game by 4 or 4 to 6, give or take.
I don't think Cleveland's ready to be as good as people think they are.
Okay, easy, KT. My guy Baker is trying to be ready. He just hadn't done it yet.
Show me tonight.
Maybe he's about to. Maybe Baker's about to put it on you. Have Odell go for about 180 and 2 scores. How about that?
Here's what I have to judge them off of. Getting murdered by the Titans, who look so average, and then blowing out the Jets, who are one of the worst teams. And I mean, the Jets and Dolphins could have battles for worst team.
That will be quite a battle, especially if Darnold's still making out with people or whatever.
Rosen will go beat Falk in a fist fight any day right now.
Hey, Rosen hadn't been bad today, man. They had some drops. Their team's awful, but I don't think they're bad. Yeah.
Rosen's fine. He's the least of my sports concerns. He really is.
What's the most of your sports concerns?
My most?
Yeah, of your sports concerns.
I gotta get healthy, man. Tyrone Crawford's hips. You know, you need him. You need him. There's Zeke for 15.
And here's where you impose your will. Zeke just ran for about 18 yards, give or take. And he would like to be fed, it appears. He would like them to continue to hand him the ball, I believe is what that means.
Do you think the Cowboys, okay, obviously there's offensive changes happening. Do you think when it gets to November and December, they kind of go back to this?
No.
This is the running offense being how they win?
No, I don't. I think that they are permanently changed as long as Kellen Moore's calling the plays, and that this is what they'll do in the fourth quarter when they're up by 18 as opposed to in the third quarter when you're up by 3 or 6, which to me, that's glorious. If there's 12
you're right.
and you're up 18, sure, go ahead and run the ball. But if it's third quarter and it's a one-score game, go score points. And that's what they've been doing so far this year.
I hope you're right, and I think you are, but you just never know. You just never know.
I agree. Starts getting older. Jason Garrett starts getting cocky about the offense. He's like, I've got some ideas.
Hey, guys, more tight ends. Throw them in the box. Let's go. We're going to run it. You guys are strong. You're in great shape. Great offensive line.
There we go. Needed that Cobb catch for Daly. Needed to have that. 3 yards. I was really mad when they called the penalty on that 70-something yard touchdown. But how about Dak? He was like, yeah, you guys called a penalty on us? That's cool. I'll just go down and score again.
The over-under was 47. Clock running here. Third one.
Under's looking good.
Under's looking really good.
Because even if the Cowboys score and then they go prevent and the Dolphins eventually score, I don't know that the Cowboys would try to score after that. They just kind of run it out.
It's 3rd and 1, and obviously, you'd like to have an explosive play or whatever, but I do like that you went shotgun 3rd and 1, 3 wide receivers to the right, and then you went read option to the left.
Yeah. Oh, how about actual option, sir? Actual
option.
Yeah, that's my guy. My guy Kellen on 3rd and 1 is going zone read or he's going option. He's having a great time on 3rd and 1 so far this year.
He's not doing 3 tight ends, I form, jam it in the hole,
No, he's not about that life. Total yards in the second half, 199 for Dallas, 12 for Miami. So, yep, that's a team that woke up at halftime when they were like, why are we playing Thug Cat with this stupid mouse? Why don't we just eat it? They're eating it now.
Well, and we knew this is how the second half would go. I think we thought, this is what it would be like. Oh, look, there's Pollard getting carries. There's basically imposing your will happening. A little touchdown in there in the Bengals game. No, down at the 1. Joe Mixon gets some action.
Hold on, I have to explain something to Amanda real quick. Because on local TV, they won't broadcast a game at the same time as the Cowboys, so there is no other game. No, we do not have all the channels. We have Red Zone and Cowboys. All right, back to
the way of Jeff explaining television rights rules and how the rest.
Amanda was trying to get a specific game on, and hold on, let's just see. Let's check in. She was just trying to get a specific game on, and I was explaining we can't do that.
I thought we had all the sports channels.
You should, you know. How do you not have all the sports channels, Jeff?
Listen, you of all people know that money is funny sometimes. As Tony Pollard, how big a run is this? As he said, and oh my God, he made a guy fall down and got about 20 there. Boy, Tony.
Tony Pollard did what crazy people do in rush hour traffic.
Okay.
He was weaving through there, and then bad things happened on the 1st and 10 play. Because they knew it was coming.
Do you ever do this after a no-yard gain, or is there like a certain yardage amount? Does it have to be a first down, or what are the rules?
I mean, if I was in the NFL, I think, and I'd have accomplished as much as Zeke had so far, and I was trying to kind of keep my career going as long, I might have a big carry and go, I'm good. Like, I don't need dessert. Like,
okay.
Maybe this is that. Bring me my check, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the time.
Yeah, a little no moss.
We have a jar
Joe Mixon. It's going to be 14 tight between Buffalo and Cincinnati in a game that no one's interested in. Joe Mixon touchdown catch for your fantasy purposes.
That's actually Giovanni Bernard, sir.
I thought it was 28. No, it was Mixon. No, it was Mixon.
Was it?
I'm watching it right now. It's Joe Mixon, bro. Don't you
Man,
try.
I think my eyes are deceiving me.
Oh, KT. Golly, you're a professional broadcaster.
I'm losing my eyes, dude. Yep, there it is. It's easy to see how an 8 can look like a 0, though. It's just that one thing in the middle.
Yeah, but Bernard's 25.
Cedric pops in and says Robert Quinn has looked good today. I agree.
He was getting kind of close in the first half. You could kind of see it coming, and then eventually he got home in the second half to get him one. He may have another one coming if they keep letting him play. I could see him having another sack here.
You can see the juice, as they say. You know, I'll say this. If the Cowboys don't score a touchdown on this drive, Jeff, I don't think covering happens because I don't think they'll score again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's 3rd and 25.
We've gone backwards a little bit here. We're having some problems. But you just hear you go ahead and take your 8 to 10 yards that they're going to forfeit to you, and then you take your field goal. Oh, he tried to throw it to Zeke, and it was incomplete. Nice coverage by 55 Baker. Look at that. Nice play, Mr. Baker.
Eagles down 10 with about 7.5 left. Got a little penalty on the Lions. So it looks like the Eagles are going to be in prime position to score a touchdown right here, though. So that game definitely close, and we'll keep an eye on that for you.
Oh, Baker didn't break that up. Zeke dropped that. Unfortunate. Oh, we're going for a Bomsky, KT. 55 yards out.
Oh!
Bomsky up. Oh, he doinked it. No good. Upright bet.
Wow.
50-1. Upright bet.
And you know what, Jeff? Good from 60.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it would have missed the upright.
Would have been wide right from 60, yeah, technically, but yes. That, to me, secures the under.
Mm.
And also –
oh, Dallas Goedert dropped a touchdown right in his face. Directly in his face, and he dropped it.
Wentz put the biscuit in the basket, and he couldn't take it home.
Oh, gross. And the Eagles thought that the Cowboys wanted that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboys are like, we'll take Schultz. We won't ever put him in that position to drop a pass. We'd like for you to remember, if you go to MyBookie, go make a deposit if you like. Plenty of fun football lines and things like that you can get some action on. If you do a deposit and you use the code Fancred, boom, double the deposit. How about that?
It sounds like a fine deal, KT. I'm excited about it. 2nd and goal for the Eagles. It's going for Aguilar, incomplete. 3rd and goal, Eagles.
You're ahead of me.
Check the Lions.
What's up?
Lions.
Yeah,
Lions +6. You're up by like 100 right now.
Cedric said betting the Cowboys to cover is a fool's bet. Yeah, I think you're right. I think almost any team covering a 20-point line in the NFL is a fool's bet, I think. As we see the Jets got a little pick six action from Jamal Adams taking it, make that one 30.
Brady. It wasn't Brady. They'd taken Brady out.
Who was that? Stidham?
I guess. Touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. Nelson Aguilar. Let's see if we got a pick play here. Nope. I think the Eagles are looking like they think that the touchdown's good. They're trying to go for
it's definitely a pick play because number 19 for the Eagles, it's Arcega-Whiteside, went in and set a huge pick.
All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see, Mr. Referee Man. Touchdown, Nelson Aguilar, who I have in all of my dailies. It's all good.
Same.
Mac Hollins setting a total pick, but I guess within 1 yard of the line of scrimmage, it's legal, right? Is that the rule?
It is. In a yard, yeah.
Well, yeah, he smashed him. It's a good play.
Well, jet action from the Dolphins. Oh, and Anthony Brown body slams Jakeem Grant.
Wow! But he did it really politely so he wouldn't get penalized.
That to me, Jeff, makes up for the running into the kicker penalty. I'm all good.
That he picked up that little fella?
Yeah. Extra point for the Eagles. Good. They're down 3, 7 minutes left in Philly.
Detroit should cover that game regardless. Being up 3, even if the Eagles get the ball back and score and beat them by 4, they still cover because I believe Detroit was a 6-point dog.
That is correct, sir.
Hit. Amanda wants to know who you're betting tonight, KT.
I've got the Rams. I think the Rams will go ahead and beat the Browns by more than 4. So I believe the line is 3.5. So I've got the Rams. I think they win by 4 or more. I actually think the Rams will probably win that game by 10.
Oh,
I don't buy the Browns thing yet. Is that fair? Is that okay?
It's fair, but I'm a Baker guy, so I don't appreciate it.
It's not bold. Josh Rosen's numbers look really bad. 13 of 30.
They do. The numbers look bad. It's a bad football team.
Kevin, do you want to go to the Packers game?
Which one?
Cowboys.
Think I'm going to sit here on my couch that day, do a little Fancred action.
Good call. Fancred. Always a good call.
I don't know if that's their official tagline, but I do know if you go to MyBookie, use the promo code Fancred, and you drop down a deposit. Let's say, Jeff, just for example, say you drop down $20.
Yeah.
Well, boom, it would turn into 40 by using your Fancred promo code.
Hell yeah. Touchdown Julio, as the Falcons are going to pull within 3 of Indy with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left if they make the extra point. 4th down for the Dolphins. Rosen throwing it to the sideline, caught by Preston Williams. Going to get about 2 yards past the sticks. Their drive continues.
I'd like to make a Fancred observation here.
Okay.
So over the last couple of years we've been doing this, Jeff, it's been a lot of one-score, real tense Cowboy games.
Yeah.
And I've really enjoyed them having a good cushion in the fourth quarter. And we kind of also have been doing some live NFL red zone action for people.
Yeah. Oh, Lamar going deep. Oh, nobody home. It's 30-19 Chiefs there with about 9 minutes left. Oh, he overthrew it. Had a chance. I need some Mark Andrews points. Rosen dropping back, moving left. And Tank is going to have himself a sack. The sack party is here, KT. Is that 3 today? Malik got 1. Tank got 1. Quinn got 1.
Yeah, and if there's another one that I'm missing, then they got another one. But those are the 3 that jumped out at me. Look at that good pressure from the outside.
Hit him with the spinsies. Does that make you feel better that in the second half they have put together 3 sacks here on Rosen?
Yeah. No. It makes me feel better that they played with a little more juice in the second half.
Yeah.
And they might get their butt chewed on at halftime.
Well, not literally, but I could see them getting yelled at or whatever. Corrected.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Oh.
We're under 6 minutes to go here. Looks like we got a hold on Mr. Boykin at wide receiver for the Ravens as they were trying to get something going, but they cheated, so they'll have to back up. Jerks.
Which Boykin is that?
Miles. Rosen in the gun, trips to his right. Oh, he tries to drop one over the top to Kenyon Drake, but Kenyon Drake was running a screen and Rosen was throwing a wheel, so it's going to be 4th and 5.
Yeah, I'm weirded out about how much you could even blame any of this on Rosen.
No, man, he's okay. He can play. Give him a football team. I'm telling you, what's going to happen is after this year, the Dolphins are going to succeed in their tank. They're going to take Tua. They're going to trade Rosen to the Patriots for like a 4th or a 5th, and he's going to continue the dynasty.
Yeah. They say they're high on Stidham, but that pick 6 to Jamal Adams might have ruined that.
Lamb down the field again, this time for Hollywood, and he caught it. They're going to be at about the 32. And on 4th down, the Dolphins throw short of the sticks, and it's Heath, the GOAT, in the building making the tackle. It'll be Cowboys football, KT.
Okay. Now we got to talk about covering here.
Yeah, this is a big-time cover drive.
It's 18. You score.
Cover drive.
Got a good chance to beat them 31-6 if you want to.
Score a touchdown and kick the extra point. Right now they're up 18. They'd be up 25 at covers.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Would you put Cooper Rush in and just hand it off 3 times?
Big-time cover drive. Oh, big catch by Willie Snead on a 3rd and 17. Look at the Ravens cruising, trying to get them some.
This Ravens-Chiefs games, I've caught a little bit of that throughout the day, Jeff, and it's been pretty much chaos at all times. It's been the quarterback outside the pocket, running around and doing wild stuff all day.
Oh, yeah, Lamar's been having a blast. He threw that one out of the back. I'd like him to throw a touchdown to Mark Andrews if we're being honest with ourselves, and that's what I like to do. I like to be honest with myself. Raiders at the 11-yard line. Derek Carr back to throw. He's throwing slant to the left. That's going to be a touchdown to Tyrell Williams. 34-14 Vikings over the Raiders. So that is a blowout. And the Vikings, both of our pick, I believe, in the North before the year, looking to go to 2-1 there. How about that?
Yeah, the Raiders are so bad, though, you know.
They are.
What?
They looked good for a minute, and then they didn't. Oh, Lamb tried to throw a pick, but it was dropped.
Don't look into this game means that they're not good.
We weren't talking about the Ravens. Thank you.
I'm talking about.
Our third host here having a lot to say. You?
Who were you talking about?
Raiders.
Oh, yeah, no, the Raiders are terrible.
Now, did you see this, Jeff? We got someone's gonna pop in here. Someone's gonna join us live.
They better.
I like when someone's gonna join us live.
I've been waiting for this.
And it hasn't happened yet. But it might happen. Did you see what Pizza Hut's doing with their pizza?
I didn't. I did go with the PJs today, though. I got some PJs.
Did you see that Pizza Hut's doing a Cheez-It pizza?
I did not, and I will tell you I'm out on that. And I love Cheez-Its, and I love pizza, but I don't think I'm in on those two together.
You should at least get a good picture of it.
I would have to order it first.
You should order it and let me know how it went.
Why wouldn't you order it? I already have PJs here.
I mean, I've kind of settled for something else. I'm having broccoli for dinner tonight.
Hey, on the fan line, according to my chat box.
Who?
Jeff K. A little Jeff K action.
Oh, I love Jeff K.
Yeah, so if we get Jeff K in here, it sure would be cool to get his perspective on what's going down right now. There's Jeff K in the building.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hello, Jeff K. And whoever's behind you.
That's my daughter, Violet.
Hey, Violet.
Hey, daughter.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to hop on and say what's up, man. I haven't talked to you guys in a little while. Coverage is always fantastic on Twitter, boys.
My guy.
Thank you so much.
Props. We love you, Jeff K. Appreciate you. And you, Violet.
Hey, Cavanaugh, we can get some cross-play in now on the COD now on this next one.
Okay. When the new one drops, I'm in that thing. That thing. The only thing I don't do is the stuff with PC lobbies because I'm not trying to play against mouse clickers.
Dude, no, sir. No, sir. But anyway, I just wanted to drop in and say love you guys, both of you, man. Y'all are the truth.
My guy.
Yep. We love you too, baby. Rock on. Take care, Violet.
See ya. Cheers.
Have a good week at school, Violet.
Why
Oh,
was
yes,
it so
hey,
funny to
great
you?
guy. Cedric says, "Why don't the Cowboys wear the throwback helmet?" I'm with you.
Okay.
Throwback helmet.
I don't think you're allowed.
Yeah, it's throwback week.
I don't think the helmets meet the standards, KT. It's about player safety.
Yeah, they should wear the leather ones.
Yeah, I like your two-handed maneuver that you're going with here, trying to pretend that your 7-Up there isn't a 7-Up.
Sure. It's a Diet Mountain Dew.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see it.
I always drink my drinks like this. You know that.
That's true. 27-24, Lions over the Eagles. Oh, and he threw it in the dirt. It's going to be 4th and 8, and the Lions are probably going to have to punt.
Right?
Is it a long field goal attempt?
Update up in Green Bay real quick, Jeff. It looks like the Packers are trying to run out the clock. They lead 27-16.
No one cares.
Bengals, Bills tied at 14. Colts still up by 3 with 2:30 left.
Bengals are driving, by the way. Bengals are driving. Gio's got the ball. He's going to pick up a few, get him down to about the 23. Cowboys are going to whoop up on the Dolphins.
The only final win again, 34-14 Vikings over Raiders. Kirk Cousins, 15 of 21, 175 yards and a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 110 yards and a touchdown.
Colts working on running out the clock against Atlanta there. They're working on it. They're about to be at the 2-minute warning, I believe. Come on, Cowboys. Come on, Cowboys.
You know, let's start real quick, Jeff, while we're here. I want to talk about a couple of these afternoon games just to get them going right here real quick.
Yeah, man.
We're at Panthers Cardinals in the Kevin Sumlin Bowl.
I love that.
Kyler Murray.
Kyle Allen, Kyler Murray, the transfers of what year was that? Like 15?
Feels like it.
I think that was 15. I could be off by 2 years in either direction.
That game is Arizona by 2 on the line. Now, the MyBookie line could be a little bit different out there, actually. If you go to MyBookie, use the promo code Fancred, they'll double your deposit, just like that.
I'll take Arizona there. I think Carolina without Cam is in deep doo-doo. The deepest. He's been compromised all year, so maybe it's not a huge drop-off.
I just think if you can find a way to get Christian McCaffrey the ball against that Arizona defense, I think Carolina's got a chance to mess around there, you know?
Have you seen the size of McCaffrey's arms this year?
Oh, my God.
They're like 6 of this little tiny, puny thing.
Well, you know why? You see what he did to get yoked this year?
Steroids?
He had installed a trailer hitch on his lower back.
How would that make his arms bigger?
You didn't know that?
How would that make his arms
No,
bigger?
it's just part of his overall training regimen. He had installed a trailer hitch right there on his lower back, and he's been
pulling
trailers, man. Yeah, I saw him going out to the lake one day.
I don't know if I believe you, KT.
Taking the boat out there.
I don't know if I believe you.
Hey,
We're in the Cowboy game here. 24-6, 3:50 left.
What do you mean you don't believe me? You just were talking about how ripped he is.
Well, yeah, but then you said he had installed a trailer hitch inside his body.
No, on his lower back.
Right, but that has to be hooked up to something. Like, what's it attached to? Just skin?
4th and 8 for the Eagles, and they're going for it on their own 22, Jeff, with 2:25 left. They got 3 timeouts left, and they're going for it.
That is big nuts. I guess their analytic department says it's the right call.
And it is the right call. They don't get it.
Ball game, most likely. That's not a fumble. That is not.
You're down. But here's why you do that.
Did you give up the field goal real quick and get the ball back?
Your plan is you got to stop them anyways.
Right.
You're going to stop them and hold them to 3.
Yeah, go ahead and burn through your timeouts, let them kick their field goal, and then get the ball back.
You go into that decision going, I'm planning on getting this 4th and 8, right? That's
right.
The plan. But if we don't, then they will hold them to a field goal. And I'll apologize. We're not talking too much about the Cowboy and Dolphins game. There's been a big break in the action, but also the game sucks, 24-6.
Wow. Yeah, there's also been, oh, God, they're doing the wave at the Cowboy game. I repeat, they're doing the wave.
If you're going to do it now.
Yeah, and the longest conference in the history of officiating Personal foul.
Baltimore's switching up. So,
Xavier Howard got in trouble.
Oh no, Baylor guy.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Oh, he got thrown out of the game?
They are doing the wave with a lot of pride.
Yeah, they're doing the wave big time. Julian is on the fan line right now, KT. So we're going to bring Julian in here to have ourselves a party, which, if it's the same best friend of mine from last week, there's J. Cole in
What's
the
up?
J. Cole!
What's up, man? Yo, quick question. So, with how things are looking with our schedule, how do y'all say about us actually going undefeated?
Okay.
You know me.
Cole. I love it.
Too. I did it last week too. But we really only have 2 tough games.
Okay.
And the Rams. Now, everybody does have to stay healthy, and we have to keep this going. But is it too early to start dreaming?
First of all, touchdown Tony Pollard. It's about to be 31-6 Cowboys as the cover is in effect right now. They're up 24, extra point pending. KT, go ahead. Undefeated with the crazy talk. No, that's crazy talk, by the way. It's the NFL. One of these teams that you're not thinking about is going to whip the Cowboys. It's going to happen.
Nah, man. But no, that was my only question for y'all, man. Y'all take it easy, man. I'll holler at y'all later.
All right,
Love
see you,
J. Cole.
Julian.
Rock on. First of all, extra points good. 31-6 Cowboys. 25. The spread was 23 on MyBookie. So if you go to MyBookie, use the promo code Fancred, drop a deposit, it'll be doubled. No way this team is 16-0.
Okay, hold on. Let's have some fun, right? Let's have some fun. Saints without Breeze, Cowboys win. Packers at home, I'll give them the win for fun. Jets on the road, W. Eagles at home, sure, W. Giants on the road, W. But between Vikings, Lions, Patriots, Rams, 2 Eagle games, the Cowboys are going to go 13-3.
Stack it up because the second half of your schedule is way harder than the first half of the schedule.
just startled Molly.
Look at that. The Cowboys have run for 236 yards today, and 100 of it is Pollard. Woo! Oh,
It's just pretty easy right now when you play this Dolphins team.
that's how you run the clock out, by scoring touchdowns.
Now, they did leave too much time left for Miami, though, for the cover.
It's true. It's a lot of time. The good news is that Miami is Miami, and odds are they'll just get to run 4 plays here, and then the Cowboys will run 3 plays, kick the field goal, and my 34-6 will come to fruition.
Okay. I still got my 38-13 in the air here.
Is that alive here? How are you doing with that one? You looking touchdown for Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm thinking like a pick 6, and then maybe the Dolphins get a garbage time TD.
Okay, we're both alive. I like that.
31-6. First down.
Here comes Rosen the Papa Bear throwing the ball into the ground on purpose because the screen was not going to work. And we'll have 2nd and 10. And this is gonna be a really long 3:38, I think.
An attitudinal throwdown by Rosen there. Has he already quit on his teammates?
Well, he knew that they put Kalen Balaj in, so he knew the team had quit, and he was upset.
You did that on purpose.
When Balaj was drafted, I think everyone went, wait, what? Really?
That's Amanda's guy. She was listening to some fantasy podcasts, and they were really high on him. And I was like, don't listen to that.
Bellagio.
Don't.
Wait.
Okay, with the catch.
Oh, Lamar is so fun. I don't care what's happening. KC leads Baltimore by 11. Lamar is so
By
fun.
the
to watch.
Balaj Mahal there with 10-yard catch. It's 2 points in
He's going to
fantasy.
take it to the Bellagio Hotel.
Let's get a final. Let's check out the finals, Jeff. Packers beat the Broncos 27-16. Colts beat the Falcons 27-24. Patriots beat the Jets 30-14. Final.
3rd and 10. Lions going deep. Oh, he caught it, but he was out of bounds. So it's going to be 4th and 10 inside 2 minutes. Lions are going to have to try to kick a field goal to go up 6 with less than 2 minutes to go. Eagles will be out of timeouts, but they'll have their opportunity for glory.
Get the ball back. And I think that's what I think I approve of them going forward on 4th and 8 a little bit ago. I truly did. Today, Jeff, Luke Falk of the Jets, 12 of 22 for 98 yards, a touchdown. I'm sorry, no touchdowns and an interception.
Garrett's gone 3-0 since 2008.
Yeah, you don't want to be playing Luke Falk in your fantasy league. Now, Kyle Allen and Daly, we'll see, because maybe one of us is doing that. So cheap.
I'm doing like 3 of them.
So cheap. 33-22 Kansas City over Baltimore. Lamar hadn't been able to complete the deep ball today. That's been the difference.
Oh, did they block it? The Eagles
Oh,
blocked
they blocked it. They blocked it.
The Eagles are going to win that game, aren't they?
They are. Maybe. Oh, Josh Allen on the keeper. So strong, down to the 1. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1 inside of 2 minutes. Cincy up on Buffalo 17-14. Buffalo on the doorstep.
Feels very Frank Gorish right now.
Oh, that would be lovely. Wouldn't it be lovely? I went to the balloon festival today. There were no balloons.
Very talked about that.
It seems like a hard time.
Yeah, I guess there's like wind and stuff, and if the wind's not right, they don't do the balloons. But they weren't even there, so that was confusing. Woke up at 7:30 to go to a balloon festival. Walked 1.5 miles from my parking spot to the festival, only to find out there were no balloons.
Yeah, it sucks. You never know.
What do you mean you never know? It's a balloon festival. There should be balloons. You should.
Yeah, you're taking a risk though.
But why don't they, if they don't fly them, why aren't they still at least sitting in the field or whatever where you can see the balloons? Where are they now if they're not going to fly? Is it like every person who owns one lives in the Dallas area and just has it in their garage? Where are they?
You got a touchdown, Frank Gore.
Nuh-uh. Hell yeah.
So the Eagles blocked the kick.
Yeah.
And now trail by 3 and have the ball at their own 50. Wentz firing downfield, and it is incomplete.
Do you realize that you just said they're on their own 50?
Yep. It is because they're at home.
Okay. I thought maybe the nose of the ball was not halfway over the 50.
Nah, it's like their 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still a bit wrong.
Baltimore not dead.
Aren't they down by 11?
They're in the red zone there. Inside the 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good action here. A lot of tight ones on the red zone action.
Yeah. We got an extra point good. Buffalo leads 21-17. Cincinnati will have time to try to drive.
Andy Dalton,
4th and 5, Jeff. 4th and 5. I'm going to go ahead and do it right here. 4th and 5.
What are you going to do?
Just going to talk about it.
I'm going to call it. They do not convert it.
All right, I'll call it. They do.
I actually disagree with myself, but I did say it, so I'm going to go with it.
They're going empty. 5 wide receivers.
Wentz, QB draw. Let's do it.
On the Detroit 45. And Wentz is throwing it, and it's caught by Darren Sproles. But I think it's going to be offensive pass interference. It is offensive pass interference, and it's going to be 4th down again.
Oh, yeah, that'll be what is that? What is that? Is that a 15?
God, Darren Sproles is so great, though. I mean, he's lined up outside, and he's making a play that wide receivers normally make on the sideline.
Wait, are you making the case that they shouldn't call the penalty because you like Darren Sproles?
That seems completely reasonable.
Yeah. The Dolphins are slowly driving. It's like 3rd and 2 now with a minute 15 left. Cowboys up 31-6.
This is huge, though, because a field goal makes it 22. A touchdown makes it 13.
Oh, Lamb running.
Touchdown, Lamar Jackson?
Lamb running. He's unstoppable. 33-28.
I kind of have him in my fantasy league.
Lamar Jackson is electric.
With the ball.
Devontae Parker can't pull it down because it's Anthony Brown in coverage and not Cheeto. Cheeto's the only one that's getting caught on all day today. Everybody else has been all right.
Oh, Bombski broken up by the Lions.
Oh, yeah, he broke it up. The Lions are going to beat the Eagles.
And the Cowboys have a 2-game lead in the division. And Amari Cooper does not even look excited about it on TV.
Hold on, I'm tweeting. I got to find a party gif because the Cowboys just clinched the East.
Onside kick coming up in Kansas City here. Baltimore with 2:01 left and just one timeout remaining. And they almost went off sides. The ball fell off the tee. Oh, and the kicker's doing a freestyle kick. Oh, my God, he did a drop kick.
Wow.
That is the
Oh my
weirdest.
God.
That's the weirdest stuff I've ever seen.
But it didn't work.
Did you see what he did?
That was cool.
Okay, he threw it up. Back.
So Tucker's out here doing
Let it drop.
bits.
Well, no,
Oh, my God. That's so incredible.
Yeah, but they can fair catch it, so that was stupid.
Yeah.
Hardman just fair caught it.
Maybe he thought it would give his guys more time to get 10.
He did, but you do this and they can't hit you, and you get to catch it.
He didn't do that.
He did do that.
No, you don't know
That's
I
the
know.
most amazing thing I've ever seen.
anything. You know, if anybody invites you to play Apex on Sunday, is it really your fault?
31-6 Cowboys is going to be your final, and the Cowboys have clinched the NFC East in Week 3. So now they're looking to get a bye coming up in the next 13 weeks, but the division is over. 3-0.
All the
And
champions.
the cover and the under. If you were listening to Jeffrey Time for your gambling advice, you were rich. Congratulations.
Matthew O'Neill says, and a cover 3-0. That's right. And the Eagles dropped to 1-2. So go to MyBookie right now. Get on some of this afternoon late game action if you want. Just use the promo code Fancred. Put in a deposit. Your deposit will be doubled if you use the promo code Fancred at MyBookie.
We got to check our gambling line.
Where is the other remote?
All right. Bengals trying to drive. They're going to have a 4th down coming up.
Wait, hold on. Stop. I can do it.
Your feet.
Stop, I can do it.
She's trying to give me the remote with her feet, and her feet aren't big enough to pinch the remote with her toes because she has tiny feet.
You guys are into some weird
Oh,
You got some weird foot stuff over there.
you don't want to know, homie.
Well, it's just because of mine.
You don't want to know.
How am I supposed to know?
Big
Better-
Devil Cowboys take away from the game, KT.
Takeaway for the game is no major injuries. Right?
Yeah, I think unless something drastic happened and we were stunned, like that's the way this game was going to go. Maybe interesting for a while because you dong around, but eventually the good football team destroys the tanking football team and you win by 25. I'm glad to see the pass rush got going in the second half. Glad to see them able to run and throw kind of at will. It's all good in the neighborhood of Cowboyville.
Do you walk away from this game feeling better or worse about your team?
Same.
Same.
Yeah. I'm not a
Yeah.
better or a worse. It happened.
I agree.
game happened.
I agree.
And that's it.
We did it.
We did it. Get your red zone going, ladies and gentlemen. It's going down for real. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, the best thing to do when you're getting on Red Zone is get over to MyBookie. Use that promo code FANCRED. Your deposit will be doubled. Double deposit if you use the promo code FANCRED at MyBookie. Some great lines, late lines, games, in-game betting. It's really fun to just mess around with. And especially
some of that free 25.
They're giving you free money.
Yeah, maybe get in on some of these afternoon games. You know what I'm saying? Get some of that action, boss.
Go. Let's go. 3-0.
Yeah.
Jeffrey will be live 2 to 7 tomorrow on 105.3 The Fan. I will be 10 to 2 on 105.3 The Fan all week long, of course. So rock on, everyone. Happy Cowboys victory. Thanks for tuning in. And we will talk to you guys next week when we have a 3:25 game against the Saints.
Hello.
Is that a night game?
I think it's a night game because I think I have post game.
Uh-oh.
I think.
Let me check the schedule, dude.
Yeah, why don't you know that ahead of time? It's 7:20
Hey, man.
Sunday. It's a Sunday night game.
Are you sure?
Yes, positive. Yep.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mm-hmm. That's how you want to end it, huh?
I mean, there are better ways to end it, you know.
Yeah.
Who does the Eagles play the Lions?
What does your shirt say? All right, Cowboys win. See you, everybody.